I was right. Man, I sure hope I make it to the truck without busting my buttocks. That's all I need is to fall down, go boom. Ow! That kind of smarts. I have a little bit of skin showing on the down by my ankles. This is crazy. Mesa, Arizona, here I come, right? I am at the 1-9 truck stop, Hallbrook, Arizona. Everybody needed a break. Burger King. I thought, great. I'll go in and get my favorite sandwich. And the meal was $10.99. But all I wanted was the sandwich only, hold the bun. She says, that'll be $10.10. And I went... So I paused and I looked back up at the price, $10.99 for the whole meal. And I said, $10.10 for just the sandwich? She says, uh-huh. I said, thank you. And I walked away. And I got meat and cheese. And I saved myself $7 by just getting meat and cheese and some coffee. I don't know about people sometimes. Anyway. There, I said it. Alrighty folks, Mesa, Arizona. I am at the customer to hook to my unit and I ran into a problem. The fifth wheel has a gooseneck hitch thingy on it. And so I'm on a mission right now to try to find an adapter, not an adapter, but the gooseneck hitch for the truck. The customer did not have one in the store. He did not find one anywhere in town, so he's sending me down to a welding place that hopefully I can find it there. But I'm on a mission. Let's see how it goes. All right, everybody, I'm here at Cliff's Welding. Chris has the hitch I need, and he's going to be so kind as to install it. So check it out.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation.
They're gonna drive the truck around back. They gotta weld out, they gotta wobble out the holes just a little for the hitch to set inside. There she is over there. Alrighty, they're just about done with the hitch. He come out to ask me how to store the fifth wheel. What they're going to try to do is slide it forward so that just the front railing is holding the fifth wheel plate, but if it won't fit, then they're going to slide it to the back. I'm not a very good explainer, but visually, once I get the camera on it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the two sets of rails there, it's supposed to be able to, if I need to move the fifth wheel out of the way, I can unpin all 4 pins, then reposition the fifth wheel plate either forward or backward. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm explaining this good at all. But anyway, they're about done. So it kind of reminds me of Dan's hitch in Elkhart, Indiana, right? Oop, Squirt went out the door. Squirt, hon, what are you doing? Come on, get in here. I think she thought we were leaving. We'll leave, just not yet. We used to have an Anderson. This right here, this part, this base unit weighs about 35 pounds. Very light. Alright, so we are... Alrighty, let's go see what we got here. Okay, they got the hitch on the back, which you already knew they were going to do that. They've got it pinned in to the back rail, and then there's the fifth wheel, or the gooseneck hitch. So, alrighty, I just need to load up the grills, and I need to call my mechanic about one more question I have. I'm a little nervous about this right, those little legs digging into my plate right there. I'm a little nervous about that, but other than that, we are good to go. I told my mechanic, and I told anybody that'll listen, I cannot leave Arizona without that fifth wheel. There is no other work. I have to figure out how to get hooked to that fifth wheel. So plan B, guys. We're going to slide it forward, and I'm just going to strap it down. Alrighty, I've got her strapped down with a strap. Something tells me I probably will need more than one strap. I don't know yet. Let me get over to the customer and get loaded. Anyway, Cliff's Welding, Hitches, and Tow Bars. Awesome people. Alrighty, folks. Hey now, hey. Don't be so rude. Are you fighting over the food? She's such a bully. Squirt is a bully. But we have more important things to do than worry about Squirt being a bully. Mesa, Arizona, right? That's where I'm at. I'm hooked to a 44-foot fifth wheel. Gooseneck. My first one. It is shipping weight 16,845, GVWR 20,000. 20,000? Yeah, 20,000. It is going to West Coxsackie, New York. I'm going to walk you around and give you kind of a detailed rundown. I had never hooked to a gooseneck. This is my first gooseneck. Had no idea what I was doing. I had to call people. I had to ask the people here for a little bit of assistance, but we eventually got her hooked up, and I'm 99% sure we are ready to go. So, oh, hold on. Here comes a dude. Alrighty, dude signed off on it, so I'm technically ready to go. So I will walk you through this hookup process so you can see. And I just want to go on record now. Disclaimer, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So if you people respond and are all hateful and say you didn't do that right, I'm not going to respond back to you, because I can't be wasting my time with negative people. I will take constructive criticism, though. That I will take. All right, let me flip the camera around so I can show you what I got going on. All right. This lever has a very long cord on it, which I've secured right here just so it's not flapping in the wind. But during the hookup and the unhookup process, that lever is to be pulled to release, to unlock the ball. That I had to find out about. I did not know that's how that worked. Safety chains are hooked up and crisscrossed. And of course I've secured my light cord so it's not, I don't want it to hook and catch on anything here on the truck. And so I've got the light cord kind of bungeed into place. But this whole setup with that lever, that was new to me. And so at destination, what I'll do is I'll have this cord in my hand, and I'll be back here at the control panel, and then I'll pull that cord for that lever while I'm getting it unhooked. I don't know. I need a raise. Let me walk you around the outside. It's kind of a used model. It has seen better days. I mean, it's not like totally damaged or anything, but you can tell it's had an owner or two. Okay, so coming up the mountain out of Mesa, the alarm on my truck went off and said low def. I only had, I should have been paying attention to my gauge on my way out of town, but I didn't, and I thought, okay, so I programmed in a fuel stop of Holbrook, Arizona. Not the one with the Burger King, but, Deb started freaking out coming up the mountain, and I'm like, next town, I'm going to get the DEF. So I'm in Peyton, Arizona, and I did go and purchase a couple of boxes of DEF, and I got them installed. And then I was having a freaking out moment. I went ahead and I put some tape on that door right there because it swings out instead of up, and I didn't want the door popping open, me go around a corner and damage the door. So, what? Yeah, you funny. And I just finished charging up my jump pack. So we're good to go for the next crisis. Yes, ma'am. Gotta show you something I've never seen before. Alright, I thought I'd give you an update. I'm a half hour from the customer, and I saw a very alarming sign that said low clearance bridges ahead, and then I come around the corner and a sign said 12-foot clearance, and I'm going, 12 foot? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to fit under that. And I happened to find a wide spot in the road, so I pulled in. And I'm parked here. The other issue I was up against was my mandatory half-hour break was coming due at about the time I was going to get to the customer, and I'm like, okay. And then I had issues going on in the truck, and I just had to stop. So I downloaded another app. I've used it before, but I didn't always like the route it gave me. It's more like for truckers, because it'll include truck routes and low clearances and things that are important when you're hauling a tall unit like I've got. So I downloaded it again, and I saw that I need to I'm on a highway that runs parallel to an interstate, so I need to turn around and go back into town and get over to the interstate, because going the direction I'm going is a 12-foot low clearance. That will not do. It's my own fault. Coming out onto the East Coast, these are the kind of things that you deal with. And I just should have used the other mapping program, because it's more truck friendly. So as soon as my 30-minute break is up, I will get turned around, head back into town, and then head over to the interstate. According to Google Maps, the customer doesn't close until 6, which I thought it was 5. So there's a possibility I can still get delivered on this unit before they close, because I don't know if they do deliveries, I don't know if they do receiving on a Sunday. So there's a good possibility. No. I'm hoping that I can still get there before they close at 6. If not, I'm prepared to just do a reset and hang on to the unit and then deliver it Monday. But either way, I cannot go forward with the 12-foot clearance. I knew better. Deb isn't too smart sometimes. Alrighty guys, I am happy to report that I am at the customer, West Coxsackie, New York. They were open. They were happy to get the unit. The salesman was even like, when I pulled in, he said he threw his hands up like, yes! And a whole bunch of them came out. They opened it up, went inside, took pictures, no doubt to send to their clients. But I'm happy. I'm happy they're open. which of course that means I don't have to have the unit with me all weekend, so yay to that. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get my paperwork, and then it's on to the next one. I gotta pick up something in New Jersey, so BRB.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm at, but I had to turn around and come back and look at this. I found a fixer-upper, guys. It was worth turning around and looking at. Alrighty, folks, this is how it goes. I'm in Latham, New York, and I'm here because the other load that I was dispatched on that I was supposed to pick up in New Jersey and take to London, Kentucky, it canceled this morning. And I received a phone call from my traffic manager informing me of such. My dome lights are on, hold on. Okay, and so I looked through the load board. My traffic manager called me, and I'm like, yeah, let me think about all of these loads, these options. I didn't know which one would be best for me because I really need to get back to Kentucky. So after some consideration and consulting with Google Maps, I'm like, okay. So I called my traffic manager back and got dispatched on this load that I'm on now, that I'm getting ready to pick up. So I guess at this point it would be good for me to go ahead and end this episode. We had lovely 34-hour reset while we were waiting for Monday to roll around, didn't we, girls? Yeah? That means yes. Okay. They're so spoiled. Alrighty. We are going to say goodbye to everyone. We are going to thank everyone for watching. And we are going to remind everybody that to just remember, it's all about the perspective.